connected with our subject of maintaining a chart and subject of yoga. Knowledge, we all are okay. We listen to the Murli and we can, 7 days course, people have knowledge. In the one time, the public gathering, one of the towns here, Bedford actually. Then I was there a week later, and I just asked one person from the audience, tell what we spoke the time earlier. And he told the gathering, the knowledge, so clear. He remembered, he had taken notes possibly. I thought not many can tell like this. He was a completely new person, and he explained the examples and experiences. He explained so well. So you don't need to be very, very senior to understand knowledge, to give knowledge. But the subject of yoga is what makes a difference. And Baba also says that it is not something that can be given just a tick, and because I'm Brahmin for 20 years, there are some 20 years of yoga, may not be. One is the subject of creating quantity, creating time. Maya will not allow you to create time for this. And other is quality. What are they doing? Even if they are sitting down, what is happening in the mind. Quality and quantity both have to be checked. That is where the prize is. Otherwise, the return may be not so big. So this is one area. In your experiments, would like to underline that big subject for all of us is getting the soul awareness right. That body conscious ego is so stubborn. It is there. Ego consciousness is. So lots of effort can become ego-based effort. To bring about a shift, one easy method for us is to start with the soul world experience. Immerse yourselves in the soul world. Just for maybe half a minute, 1 minute, start from there. Because the soul cannot wake up in the story environment. In a story environment with our passion about it. We don't see it in the story. It has become such a big world, important world, that absolutely supports the ego. So next second, I cannot be soul conscious. These are the things, yuktis that will work, and you might find it easy. First, come in the soul world experience. And if you are structuring meditation commentaries for others, start with that. Immersion in the soul world experience, maybe even for half a minute. During that minute, half a minute, no thoughts of the story. And that environment absolutely favors the soul and gives chance for the soul to become conscious. If your momentum of the story is big, it has become emotions and feelings, both lagav or takrav. You are pulled or pushed, but you are thinking of the story. In that environment, you can't be soul conscious. That is absolutely favoring the ego. And ego is dominant. That is why the iron age is. And no one can wake up in vacuum. In other words, to wake up, you need a world in which you wake up. And for the soul to wake up, that is like the necessary environment. the soul world, and that world beyond. In this world, you don't have thoughts of the story. And then once it is awake, game changes. Everything changes. It is literally like that. Suddenly that world becomes alive for you, important for you. Otherwise, the world of God and God is right in front of everyone. But they don't have time because for the ego, something else is more important. There's time to churn junk. And for ego, there is time. But your game is you are not analyzing it in 1 second, change the environment. And from that environment, the game changes. And then the soul comes in this world as an incarnate. We don't run away from this world. We don't see it as it is Kabristan, agreed. But the angel, soul comes in this world as an angel. And then you are protected. You are coming for different reason. You are not coming here for the party, but for different reason. Then you can maintain that. Something to experiment with, but each one of us, we have to create our own experiments, set up the experiments. What works, what doesn't work, try different things. And, but it shouldn't be, just a, happy, happy time, check if the smriti has shifted, if the soul has become conscious at all, and not ego-based effort, but the soul-based effort. Then it is progress. It is like the direction has to be given, and then it flies. Then it goes in the right direction. So quantity and quality.